Coach Barry Robinson and Million Styles Boxing. Of course, I watched Bo Nickal's last fight. I watched it live, uh, and I had some thoughts about it. I didn't share them with Bo. I didn't even talk to Bo. I haven't talked to Bo after this fight because I'm normally forthcoming with you guys and pretty transparent. And even when this fight was announced, I didn't even know the fight was announced. But Bo told me obviously he had an opponent, and Bo's a really smart guy. He's a really smart guy. He's been doing this a long time, I think since he was 6 or something like this. So you would think after his last fight, the fight he lost, that he would be able to process the reasons he lost and do better. Not get better, just do better. He's already good. I saw something before I was preparing for this to do this video. I watched a few wrestling matches of Bo, because I said it from the beginning. You want a game plan. You want a game plan. The game plan is don't abandon your wrestling. Yes, we're talking about mixed martial arts. Don't abandon your wrestling. Don't abandon your feints. Don't abandon your pace of play. Don't abandon your defense. Don't abandon positioning. All of the language that he has, seatbelt and this and that, and just hand fighting. The list goes on and on. Don't abandon any of those things. I mean, that's the game plan. I'm not sure. And this is not on Bo. I think Bo gets it now. The whole like mixed martial arts industry, we're not talking about collegiate athletes. We're not talking about the most elite minds. Take it as a disrespect to somebody. Fuck it. It is what it is. But we're not talking about the most elite minds in sports. When I think elite minds in sports, I think the guys that's the offensive coordinator for whatever great NFL team is doing great. I think about the great Eric Spoelstra, who gets the most out of second round draft talent and is able to put them in positions to succeed, and how they think about it, how they talk about it. You go back to the NFL, who has training facilities, weight rooms, but also has a dedicated film room. So when I think minds in combat sports, I'm not really thinking necessarily about mixed martial artists, coaches, for example, or boxing coaches. That's just me, to be honest. I saw something during a fight I watched of Bo's. They said it was his toughest matchup, and they had a key to victory for Bo. I didn't say they had a key to victory for you or for someone else, or I said for Bo. And the key to victory was no holds barred, anything goes. And you think about that concept, what does that mean? How can someone be no holds barred and anything goes? Well, you got to be pretty good. You have pretty solid fucking fundamentals, no? Do you have to have pretty fucking solid fundamentals to be very comfortable wherever the fight goes, wherever the competition goes? Do you have to not be fundamentally solid? Is that a fucking component of being able to be no holds barred and anything goes? What do you want to do? You want to go to the left and get your ass whooped? You want to go to the right and get your ass whooped? What are we doing? We going backwards? You're going to get your ass whooped? You want to go forward? How do you want to get your ass whooped? No holds barred, anything goes. So Bo can do that. I'm guessing that they said Bo could do that because his wrestling fundamentally, I'm pointing to the brain, fundamentally, shouldn't that be fundamental, smarts, intelligence, understanding, language? Who knows? But anyway, so I take it from his wrestling that Bo shouldn't abandon his wrestling. In mixed martial arts, he shouldn't come to mixed martial arts and say, oh, punches are involved, kicks are involved. So I need to abandon everything that comes before punches and kicks. So Bo's last fight, I'm pretty sure it's documented here. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of game plan talk. I'm fighting this guy. We must. And I thought, me personally, I just don't think, I'm speaking to everybody now. I just didn't think that was too smart for anybody. I think it doesn't matter who you're fighting. Don't you need to do what you have to do to be successful? Don't you need to do what you have to do to be successful? Or is it dependent on who you're fighting? Do you not have to dominate the air? Do you not have to have a crazy feint game and a pace of feints that mimics what the fuck you should be doing in training? Are those things that should be absolute automatic? Don't you have to have good fundamentals to be no holds barred and anything goes? I would think those are just basics. So anyway, this fight was announced. Of course, Bo mentioned it to me, and I promise you, I'm looking. I have my WhatsApp open as a reference. We didn't talk about the opponent or nothing because I'm going to guess, I haven't spoke to Bo since this fight was over. We barely talked about this fight at all. I loved it. I loved it because maybe I'll give some insights why I loved it. The last fight, Bo was messaging me. He was talking about strategies, this, and I'm like, my mind is. But this fight, I think he understood based on his last fight, and I guess it's good experience to you know, D Wade had a commercial back in the day, fall down, what do you say, 7 times, stand up 8. So Bo stood up, and I think he understood that he was doing a little bit too much. So, and again, we didn't talk about this opponent at all. Because does it fucking matter? I mean, maybe it matters to you. I don't think it fucking matters. And as we watch this fight, I think we'll understand why it doesn't matter at all. But I think I might have sent Bo a few videos of a feint, had nothing to do with this fight. Um, I think Bo might have mentioned to me something about doing what he needs to do. That's language I like to hear. I like that type of language. I like when let me get a direct quote. Bo sent me a quote June 16th. Don't forget your wrestling. I like that type of quote. Like, what are we talking about strategies for? Don't forget your fucking wrestling. What is this wrestling? We talked about that. Just rewind if you need to know what the fuck his wrestling is. I think I sent them a video. The caption of the video was one way pointing up to the video, how to get your pace, your threat work going. And of course, that was a feint. I think the video, let me see how many seconds. It was a 2-second video. Let me see this quote. Wow, look at that. That's ironic. In this way, you must understand how laughable it is to say, tell me what to do. What advice could I possibly give? No, a far better request is train my mind to adapt to any circumstance. No holds barred, anything goes. So anyway, the point is, are you training Bo something new? Does Bo need to learn some magical potion? Oh, I'm coming to mixed martial arts. I need a potion. Does he need to go to listen to people in the States? I mean, you all have Instagram. Why do I know what's going on even though I'm not there in the States and then around the world? Because I see this on Instagram. You guys have these grand fucking videos you're watching. You're scrolling. Oh my God. The coach said the strategy and it's on Instagram. Oh my, I'm blown away. Then you go fucking have the audacity to go focus and train on that one thing and don't train any of your footwork. You can't move left, right, forwards, and backwards. Very strange stuff. So anyway, I really like the non-conversation/conversation Bo had before this fight. I love it in comparison to last fight. He's not fucking talking about the opponent. Who cares? Who cares? Anyway, that's basically it. I think we talked about personal life and stuff like this. Oh, September 30th, Bo sent me a video. Actually, I sent him something on September 29th. I said, take a look at Machito versus Romero, Starks versus Romero. That was it, just words. I didn't cut the video up for him. Fuck it. I didn't cut the fucking video up for him. Then he sent me a video from the videos I told him to watch with the cut up that says Romero owns the air. Machito was just paying him rent to be in there. Great. That's awesome. Amazing. That's the type of messages I like. And then the last message I sent him, probably a video you guys ignored. I think on a Patreon, I posted a video about a great composer. He was on the Oxford Union, and it was boring. It was super boring. It was a boring video. But he was on the Oxford Union talking about his process. But of course, that video had nothing to do with combat sports, quote unquote. And it's very boring, very tedious. Intelligent. We don't do intelligent things. We don't have time for that. We got time for the combo today, but not intelligent things. So I sent him a fucking transcript of that. I didn't send the video. I sent him a fucking transcript of that, and I didn't say any words. I just left it because it was all I needed to say, all I wanted to say. So to me, great pre-fight discussion, non-discussion with Bo. He know what he needed to do to get a victory. Now that introduction is over, let's go ahead and watch Bo Nikal do the things that he fucking needs to do to go out and get a victory. And pump the brakes before I start this video. He has to now repeat this act the rest of his career. Repeat the act the rest of the career. Are there some things he could have done better? Yeah, but we're going to focus on positive today. You want to know it? He didn't check his timing enough for my liking, but that's okay. His distance management was good, and his footwork was good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the fight video. Okay, great, unbelievable. We're fucking 1 second to the fight. The graphics for the fucking clock hasn't even come on yet. And within that 1 second, I got to move into the right and I got to feint. Great, awesome, outstanding. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? I'm talking to you guys. What are you waiting for? Let's continue. I was going to keep track of how many feints we got. So we got a feint. We got wrestling here. I know you guys saw the knockout. It's a high kick knockout. You say, oh, his striking is amazing. He didn't abandon his wrestling. Okay, so we got a feint to start the fight, hand fighting, physical to start the fight. Great, outstanding, amazing. And that's how Bo won the fight. I don't even need to show the rest of this video, to be honest with you. We could really stop there. We could technically stop there. I know. It's 2026. We're going into 2026, and still, for some reason, the ego on some of you people, where it must be about punches and kicks and knees. It's 2026. We're 14 seconds into the fight, and you won't be able to accept still that you can win a fight with taking care of the air from the first round of the fight. With a feint, glove control, physical, little stirred apart feints, get control of the gloves, another feint, and you can control anybody, any grown woman, any grown man with these things. That's how we want to fight. Forget Bo Nickel. Sorry. Forget Bo Nickel. I'm talking to you. What are we doing, people? What the fuck are we talking about? Seriously, guys, what are we talking about? I can't stand being on social media, combat sports social media. I can't stand it. What are people talking about? Even on this Patreon, YouTube, wherever, how many videos? Am I talking for my opinion? Do I post videos for you guys? What are we talking about? What's the discussion? Then what are we training? I really don't understand. Let me try to get through the video and not rant too much. Way to work, Bo Nickel, and figure your shit out. Let's see if you can repeat this the rest of your career and add a few more feint packages. And Bo had a really nice one before the knockout, but let's let the video roll and see if we can get there.